Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying Fortune's cookies. Asma sent us these from Ohio, and Fortune's cookies are made in North Olmsted, Ohio. So we have the Buttery Sugar cookie, the Chocolate Chunk, M&M,
S'mores, Red Velvet, and Cherry Cordial.
Okay, so gonna open these up, and it looks like you could just tear it, but you know what? I'm gonna be quick about it. Okay, so
That's the easy way.
yes, so Buttery Sugar cookie. It's very soft, so you'll have to be careful.
We're gonna open all these up and put them on this thing because Tammy wants a picture of it.
I want to take a picture. Yeah, this is the chocolate chunk. Yeah, normally we would open things one at a time, but the only pictures I was able to get of these is in the package. And Asma was nice enough to, it's so soft.
Yeah.
She was nice enough to send us, I'm gonna let you piece that together, 2 of each of these. So we got one for the review, but then we have one for later. So this is S'mores.
Yeah, you'd never know it. Just cracking it.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you wouldn't know it once you put it back together.
Because it was already cracked anyway.
Okay, Red Velvet. These are much softer than I thought they would be.
Yeah, I thought from looking at them they were going to be crunchy.
They were going to be crunchy cookies, and they're not. And then we have the Cherry Cordial. And let's see. I'm so glad they have a cherry in here, because you don't see cherry cookies available that often. So first we're going to be trying the Buttery Sugar cookie. It is Buttery Sugar, a buttery cookie rolled in sugar that tastes just like butter.
Okay.
That is what I would call a word salad.
Yeah. Where you said the same thing 3 times?
I said the same thing over and over again. Yeah, that is a word salad.
Very soft. I don't know if I necessarily get butter, but it's
But
a
it
good
is a sugar cookie.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's better than a lot of sugar cookies that taste like, you know, the flour and stuff inside of it.
I still do get the flour.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
it's not as bad as some.
I still do
So
get the
dry.
flour, but it's so soft. Like, if you think Loft House cookies are soft, this is even softer.
Oh yeah, this is like
This
gooey
is an
compared to those.
this is an extremely soft. Like, if you picked it up wrong, it would fall apart in your hand. But it does have a really nice flavor. Now we have the Chocolate Chunk. It is a vanilla-based cookie loaded with chunks of rich chocolate.
There's a pretty good sized piece of
There,
chocolate.
yes, there are actually chunks in there.
It's so chunky it fell apart. It's an okay chocolate chip cookie.
I do like the chocolate.
Yeah.
I tell you what would set that cookie apart is I'm going to take a piece of your advice that you've given before.
Salt.
Malden salt.
Put salt on everything.
Yes, if that specifically, I do like the chocolate, but it would elevate it that much if they would put some Malden salt on the top.
Yeah.
It would be perfect.
See, when I eat a chocolate chip cookie, I want a chocolate chip cookie that's got like a buttery, rich flavor. That's just kind of missing that for me.
I do like that though.
It's
I
good.
do like the chocolate.
It's not bad by any means.
This one is the M&M, and it says this cookie classic has crisp edges, soft center, and loaded with M&Ms.
These aren't really thick cookies either. It's okay. You get the M&M flavor.
It took me a minute.
It did. It wasn't until the very end.
You know what surprised me about that? Is normally when you have M&Ms in your cookie, you will still have that outer shell.
Yeah, a little crunch.
And then you'll bite through that, and I mean, it's just a little bit of a crunch, but you'll have it. I didn't get any texture of the M&M whatsoever.
I didn't either, really.
You do taste the M&M, and it is a really, I mean, it's classic M&M. It's a very different chocolate flavor than the regular chocolate. But you don't get any additional crunch. It just, I don't mind it. It's just as a surprise. Okay, and now we have the s'mores. Our traditional chocolate chip cookie gets a twist with a heap of marshmallows to round out this campfire favorite.
I don't see a heap of marshmallows.
I don't either. I'm getting chocolate just like I did in that chocolate chunk.
There's one. I see marshmallows in the other half, but they're lacking chocolate. So.
That does taste different than the chocolate chunk.
It does.
Because the chocolate chunk had a lot of chocolate flavor. This, I did get a little bit of that marshmallow flavor, that sweetness.
A little bit.
There's more flavor in that one than it has more personality than just the chocolate chunk. I liked it.
It's okay.
You're not impressed with that?
I'm not blown away with any of them.
Okay. This is the red velvet, perfect blend of red velvet and creamy cream cheese flavors, topped off with a sprinkle of irresistible vanilla chips.
Okay, I do see the vanilla chips in there. That one's a little drier and firmer to cut through.
I like that one quite a bit too. That comes across as very sweet, and maybe it's the cream cheese chips that they're using, but there's a sweetness there. There's a strong, like a very sweet vanilla that I'm getting from that one. And I love the flavor. I wish it hadn't have been as dry. Because it has been a completely different texture than all the other ones.
Yeah, the other ones are kind of soft.
And maybe it was made first. These don't have dates on them or anything like that. It could have been made a week earlier or something like that. I just don't know. But it is definitely drier, but I love the flavor of it.
I'm getting mostly that cream cheese chips. That's what I'm tasting.
I think it's delicious. Okay. The last one is cherry cordial. And it says, indulge in the irresistible cherry goodness of our cookie, bursting with tangy, dried cherries and rich, dark chocolate chunks.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what we're getting, chocolate or cherry.
I got a cherry right there. That is absolutely cherry.
They're chewier. That's honestly the first one that I can say I really got a good burst of flavor.
I love that.
The rest of them have been kind of like flat for me. That one really does have a burst of that cherry flavor.
It does. It has a really nice, it's like they used very moist, big cherries. They're not like shriveled up or anything.
They're not like you're eating raisins or anything.
No, it is a really nice cherry flavor. And that, if you were blindfolded, you would 100% know what it was. And it's soft. So, Asma, at the end of the video, I'm going to put, and get ready to pause. Asma and her family, if you've been around for a long time, you know that she owned a Merle Norman store in Ohio. Well, they own now a restaurant. So I'm going to put the name of the restaurant. So if you're in the Ohio and you want to go visit Asma and her family, you can support them. But they bought these cookies I think to sell in their restaurant. And she said they were too expensive. So what they've been doing, because this is the kind of people they are, they're good people, they've been giving these like free with an order. So like if you order a sandwich, they're going to give
Give you a
you a free cookie to go with it, which is really nice since she said they're too expensive, so they won't be offering them anymore. But she wanted us to get to try them, because if you go to Fortune's Cookies, you can find them and you can order from them. So she wanted us to get to try them. But I think Fortune's Cookies, they would be smart to give her family a discount, because think of all the publicity they're getting with her giving away one of their cookies with every order. They're getting a lot of publicity through her. They should give her a discount. Yeah, she deserves it for sure. I think my favorite one here, I like these cookies. It's a shame they're so expensive, like she said. My favorite one here, I like a lot of them. I'm going to say my two favorite are the Cherry Cordial and the Red Velvet. Those are the two that I would choose. And which two would you choose?
I would pick the cherry.
The cherry, yeah.
I'd have a really hard time finding another one, honestly. I guess
so you like the cherry?
I guess the chocolate.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But they're very soft.
I don't know.
And it's going to depend on the price, whether you want to try to order these or not. If you do, we won't know anything about it. These, I don't know if this is the standard size. If you look online, you'll want to look at the size. This is a 1.3 ounce or 34 gram cookie. That's what all of these say. So maybe the ones that I saw on the website, they were expensive, but maybe they were a lot bigger. Maybe this is the small size. But they are very soft, very fresh. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.